Hi Aries, thank you so much for joining me on this video for 2024 predictions for love. If you watch the preview, I've got a lot of information for you coming up in this next video. We're going to try to go through it as quickly as possible so that you don't get bogged down by all of it. I want to start out by looking at where you've been from in 2023, what has happened kind of in love in general. I'm going to be using just my traditional Rider-Waite deck for that, just because I feel like it kind of is more foundational and kind of looks to the past in some ways. That's what I was hearing I needed to use. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So with any tarot reading, please, take it with a grain of salt, always. Take it as it resonates, leave the rest. This isn't a video where it's an all or nothing sort of thing. There are going to be things, because it's a collective reading, that you relate to and things that just don't seem very accurate, right, for you. But it could also be, especially when we're talking about relationships and stuff like that, it could be, your person's reflection of you or what you're projecting. So just use responsibility when you look at this. So let's go ahead and look at the past here and where you guys have come from when it comes to love and relationships. So it looks like this past year you've had to really step into your own. You've had to step into a place of strength and just a lot of head over heart, right? So being emotional and being very vulnerable was something that you weren't really able to do, okay? It feels like there was a lot of priorities that you guys were having to balance when it came to relationships or love. Maybe you met somebody and you were trying to figure out, how does this person integrate into your life? Maybe you felt kind of like you were juggling a lot. Maybe you had a ton of different people. Like you were, you had a roster this last year. Either way, you've definitely been functioning in a more logical mentality than a super emotional mentality, which, kind of checks, right? Maybe. I also feel like maybe for some of you guys might have moved recently, or you were preparing to move, so maybe you're moving in the new year. Maybe you moved in with somebody and you were trying to figure out how you were going to juggle your time with this person and all your responsibilities. Again, a lot of just like very, it just feels like a lot of unbiased sort of, this is the way it is sort of energy. I've got to do it, complete it, let's get going kind of thing. Not a whole lot of like seriously over emotional energy. Let's get you 2 more cards, Spirit, please. Thank you. Okay. For some of you, unfortunately, it looks like you did experience some sort of betrayal with potentially a feminine energy. Doesn't mean that the feminine is the, like, if you're a female, that person could have been in their feminine energy, or it could have been that this person betrayed you with a female. But there definitely looks like there was betrayal in your past, or that there was somebody that was deceitful to you. It doesn't have to be romantic. This could have just been in your everyday life. But for some of you, Aries, it looks like you guys were experiencing this, and it looks like it did have to do with your emotional center. Like this was a betrayal of emotions, because we've got the 10 of Cups here at the bottom. So, or sorry, 9 of Cups at the bottom. So this was something that somebody did to you, not you did to them, right? Again, take it as it resonates. Okay, so just now I looked to my right and I saw that the Fool happened to be like just sitting over there. I didn't even see it come out, which symbolizes that you guys are like ready for a new start. Whatever it was that happened in 2023, Spirit is letting you know that you need to leave it there. Leave this shit in the past, okay? Leave this shit out there. Don't take it, right? Learn from it. Let it go. Learn from it, let it go. All right, so let's see, what do you have to look forward to in the new year? Let's just get some overall messages really quick, and then we're going to dive into the specific relationship and singles. What do you have for overall message 2024? Spirit, please, for my Aries. Thank you. Okay, wow. Okay, for some of you, you may have, okay, we've got all three major arcana cards. So what is highlighted in this portion right now is Pisces, Gemini, and Capricorn here with the Devil. For a lot of you, you are facing your fears in relationships. That is what the theme of 2024 is going to be, and how do you move forward? Okay, so it's all becoming clear. So for a lot of you, you have experienced somebody being, I have a feeling there was some sort of like cheating or, yeah, I'm thinking that that might have happened to a number of you in 2023. And so this next year is going to be about how do you heal from that? How do you let go of that? How do you move forward after this huge transgression happened from this person, this betrayal, okay? How do you move forward from this betrayal? For those of you who are single, it's going to be, how do I move forward? And do I look for love? Do I work through some of this stuff? Have I worked through any of this? For those of you that are in a relationship and this happened, it's how do I maintain the relationship? How do I move past this with this person? Do I walk away, right? So I feel like that's the overall energy right now for 2023. For some of you, it's also going to be making a choice to, if you weren't in a relationship where you had somebody be unfaithful, this energy is also of how do I move past and make a choice to move towards love when I have these fears that cause me to have codependent feelings, right? Which is, codependency is basically how do we interact with others, right? How do I feel that others are responsible for my feelings? Do I feel like it's somebody else's responsibility to make me feel safe? If I've had trust issues in the past, is my partner somebody who needs to make me feel safe, or do I need to make me feel safe, right? That's codependency. So I feel like that's your overall theme for the new year. Okay, for my Aries that have been in relationships, let's go ahead and look. What do you got? Let's see here. Get a couple cards. Okay, so you guys have cycles completing, it looks like. Okay, so the Hangman came out crossing the World card. Okay, so for some of you, you are trying to disconnect from this feeling of everything is over for you. So for those that are in a relationship, it feels like somewhere you are, well, I can't speak. You may have communication issues. For those of you that are in a relationship, it feels like there's an energy of how do I move past this? How do I stop this cycle from happening with my partner, where I feel that they're responsible for my happiness? How do I still feel strong? How do I seek justice from this relationship when whatever has happened, right? This also can feel like, that you have moved past that and that you are going to move past that in the new year, that you're letting go of a lot of past pain and a lot of past issues within a relationship. So let me go ahead and clarify the world. Okay, so for a lot of you, you're also connecting more with spirit, and you're going to be connecting more with your partner in that way. I feel like you're also going to be working with, a lot of you are going to have a lot more of a passionate relationship with them, right? There's this feeling of oneness that I feel like both of you are going to experience, or that you're going to experience, that's going to almost like resurrect the passion that you have for your partner. And you're going to stop feeling this disconnect. For a lot of you, this justice that you've been seeking within your relationship, or like having somebody see you for who you are, you're going to receive, because you have the Sun card here and the Justice card that came out as well for your outcome. And it's like, I feel almost as though like this is going to be your year of like feeling seen and heard, that things are going to be coming into balance, that you're going to feel this new sense of like, you're going to have like this new lease on life with your relationship. You also have the Death card here at the bottom of the deck, which is all about endings bring new beginnings, right? So if things were really tense for you guys in the year prior, in 2023, in this year, that we're currently in right now, as I'm reading the cards, things are going to be looking up. You've got a new beginning with this person. If they were tense, they're going to get better. If they were great, they're just going to continue getting better. Like whatever it is that you felt you needed justice on, you're going to have, like quite literally. And it's hugely positive, right? Okay, so let's look at my singles here. What is coming in for you guys in the new year? Single Aries. Okay. Okay, Aries. I want to be an Aries this year. You guys are like getting this confidence. You've been working on yourselves. You've been working on your financial abundance, your financial security, and you're like getting your happily ever after. So for some of you who are single that feel like I'm never going to get in a relationship, keep focusing on you and you only. Like there's always the saying that when you're not looking for love, that's when it falls into your lap, right? Like, and that's very true. It's 100% true. I've experienced it in my life before. And the more that you focus on you, not in a selfish way, but like in a humble, therapeutic way, if that's a way, the more that this is going to come in for you. Excuse me. You guys have love coming in, no doubt. Go ahead and clarify the Ten of Cups. So I don't see marriage. I think that that's a ways away for you guys. But I definitely see a relationship after this reprieve. So for those of you that are single Aries right now, it's been a while since you've been in a relationship. It's coming. Don't worry, it's coming. Yeah, you've got emotional availability. You've got somebody that's going to want to be there and be present. You just don't have marriage. You don't have that sort of coming in. You don't have an offer like that yet. We're gonna manifest it for 2025. Don't worry. But 2024, let's just get the person. Okay, let's get that relationship going, and then we can worry about the marriage. Right? Okay, so let's see. What do you need to know as far as for both Aries, single, relationship, doesn't matter, beginning of the year? Okay, so let's see, beginning of the year. You guys are moving forward, like I said. Stuff that has happened in the past, you're going to have, whether it's a conversation with somebody from your past or a conversation with yourself about why you need to let go of the past, you're letting go of this pain, right? You're going to focus on what you have and not what you don't have. You're turning your back on this painful 2023 that you guys have had, and you're going to start looking forward to something magical, something fresh, something new, and you're going to have a lot of like nostalgia sort of built in this year. I think like as you go through life, you're going to look back on 2024 as one of the better ones. Like I think you're going to like remember this year in a lot of really positive ways. Let's see, like what does the mid to end of the year look like for you guys? Sorry. Things are going to be moving fast. I feel like you're going to stop disconnecting from everybody. If you've been somebody who's been isolating a lot because of everything that's happened in the last year, you're going to move your attention towards something more positive, and you're going to be letting go of a lot of those painful sort of feelings that were in the past. Okay. So what do you need to manifest in the new year in order for this to come in? Okay, yeah, you guys need to relax. You really do. Remember I was saying at the beginning of the reading that you've been in this sort of like head over heart energy? I really do. I feel there was a tenseness to 2023 for you guys. And for you guys, this new moon in Cancer is all about identifying your emotions and becoming more like relaxing into them, embracing that feeling of whatever it is, right? Let's see here. I just want to see if there's anything here that they have that's specific to this. So your manifestation affirmation for this new year is, when I nurture myself, my life nurtures, or sorry, let me back up. When I nurture myself, life nurtures me back. When I nurture myself, life nurtures me back, right? And oh my God, I love this because you guys had the Six of Cups, which is all about nostalgia, right? And one of the things that they're saying about connecting with that nurturing energy is going back and looking at family photos, and the people that you love. Light a candle for them, preferably a silver one if you have one, and bless your family and friends. Connect with your ancestors, connect with those that are that have passed, that can really guide you through this new year and all that you need to kind of use and help so that you guys can feel this more present and healed energy. At the bottom of the deck, you would have the Four of Swords as well, which is all about the singles, all about nurturing yourselves after having this sort of like reprieve. That's when you're going to meet someone. Focusing on you, letting go of the timeline, right? Let's find out here. Spirit, what do you have for my collective? What do they need to know? What does Aries need to know? What do they need to know for the new year? Milk and honey. Okay, number 51. So 51 is, so this is all about the taste of prosperity, opportunities being born out of authenticity, nurturing abundance, trusting your needs will be met. So you've entered a sweet time in your life, enjoying the land of milk and honey that everyone wants to experience. It's an interlude that feels more languid than ambitious when all your senses are awake to the unlimited possibilities in the universe. All of your needs are being met, and you are given the gift of nourishment in every form. Sensuality, connection, and passionate romance between lovers, sweet moments of understanding and love among friends and family are all here for you to savor now. Remember I told you I want to be Aries. This is like beautiful. I'm obsessed with this reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that this information will help you and give you a lot of positive energy for the new year. And I hope that you all have a blessed and beautiful and safe new year. Take care.